There he is.
What's going on, guys? This is Hunky Donkey. And we're here with another captain interview, this time with the Navy SEALs, headlined by Law Guys and Wiki Well. How's it going, guys?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
Doing good.
Chilling. All right,
Yeah.
let's start off just with a general description of telling me your history in draft leagues and team terms.
Yeah.
You want to go
So
first for me?
I
You
I
can
can
go.
I can go first. Yeah. So I've captained not every single SGBL tour, but I've been in every single SGBL tour that's happened, and every time I've played in here, my team has always reached finals. And I think we won season 2 when me and Steering co-capped, and then I've lost finals basically every season from since then. So hopefully we'll be able to get to finals this time, so I can keep that record straight. But outside of this team tour, I tend to play high level rad red basically everywhere I go, or any format that I play. Really, I just get put in high div games. I've just been going through a lot of my replays actually, and they're all against really good players because I was trying to app the DCL that's happening soon. But yeah, that's it for me. I've been quite happy with how I've been playing recently, and hopefully I can end up with a good record again in this team tour.
Okay.
Uh, I've also played every SGBL team tour. This is my first one that I'm captaining. I've been all over the place, to be completely honest. Like at this point, I've played almost every format. I'm not big into the fan games, but I've played almost every standard format that there is. So when we were looking for captain duos, Will and I both posted in the chat, and I was like, I want to play standard formats, and he's like, I want to play fan games, and I'm like, all right, let's just do it. So yeah, I've captained a lot of smoke on tours. I've captained DDD. I'm gonna captain DCL at the same time as this. What else? Come on, puppy, let's go. And then yeah, I guess that's a good overview. I don't know. I'm
That's some
bad at
pretty high
teams.
level stuff, to be fair. When I didn't get drafted for DDD, but I saw some of the teams, and the play skill was pretty stacked.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
looking through
my
the roster
my
too.
DFL team that I captained last year made finals.
Nice.
So I guess that's probably my best draft captaining result. I guess that's worth a mention.
Who's your co-captain?
You hoodled.
Oh, nice.
Tapu Bulan, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm happy you guys made finals. So, among the standard formats for you, Law Guys, and for the, I'm assuming Rad Red for you, Will, what formats are you interested in playing in?
Outside of Rad Red, I'm fine honestly playing everything. Even though I don't usually play some of the standard formats too much, I can happily mock any of the formats here. And I think that is really gonna sort of show our strengths as a captain duo, because we can kind of just give our players really good mocks and really good feedbacks and help them sort of develop really good game plans and stuff because of how knowledgeable we are in these formats.
Hey, Tokyo.
And yeah, I wouldn't mind playing a couple of games of fusions or a couple of games of insurgents here and there as well, just to sort of dip my foot back in some of the ponds and maybe play some of those formats after this tournament as well. Seeing insurgents again, it's kind of giving me a bit of the itch, especially with some of the players that we've drafted. Talking about some of the teams and stuff, because I feel like we have in not just our players and our prep support as well, we have a really good set of like in-surge guys that kind of like know the format really well and are just like nice people that we can get on with. So yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be fun.
I am pretty big in the Sun and Moon draft. Ever since probably last DFL. Um, I recently went 3-2 in DPL in Sun and Moon. So that's going to be the main one that if I slot, that's where I'll be. But I'm on NatDex tiering council for Smogun for draft, and then I pretty much help Ryan with all of his tiering for DDD for NatDex. So NatDex and Sun and Moon are like my two bread and butter formats, and then I can expand out into like Little Cup if I need to. Um, so I draft we little foreshadowing, but I drafted a friend of mine from Smogan, Raul, to kind of main the Little Cup, and then I'm just gonna kind of help him through like draft because he hasn't played a lot of draft. So that
Yeah.
was our plan going in, and then so I'll be helping him in a Little Cup a lot, but.
Yeah, that was kind of like our game plan though, really, was just like we kind of built out like a certain set of players and we were like, we want these guys. We're not gonna bait nom anybody, we're just gonna keep our like auction pretty simple. I wasn't actually there for your auction because I had like other things to take care of, but yeah, I'd say log pretty we did really well in like executing that plan, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was really happy with how we did.
Yeah, it turned out great, honestly. I was pretty
Yeah, actually,
psyched
talk to
about it.
me about that a little further. Like, what's the idea behind some of the players you drafted from the for your team roster?
Yeah, basically we kind of like identified where ourselves as players what we needed the most, and we kind of realized that we wanted Insurge and we wanted Fusions because I think those were the formats we sort of had like the biggest concerns about in terms of like player base.
Mm-hmm.
So we built like, well, yeah, we built like a little auction doc together just to see, you know, what sort of players we liked, what were available, and then sort of reached out to people from there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think our biggest question mark was the fusions because
Yeah,
neither of us are really like super experienced in it. Like, like Will has played some of it; he's been able to support it, but neither of us have really like had high level
yeah,
fusions games.
we didn't want either of us to sort of like main that format because we knew we weren't like as good as some of the other captains and like some of the other people who like sort of main that format. Like Tachi was on our list for quite a while, but we knew they would be like a really expensive player. Um, and then we saw the guy that we got, Boshi, was the #1 player on the Fusions Dex ladder on Pokeathlon. And he's done like really well in like the Pokeathlon tournaments and stuff that they run. So we were like, yeah, let's fucking grab him. And we got him for like min bid, which I'm like still shocked about because
Yeah,
like,
we had him rated as like second in the pool to like Taki. Like we were
yeah,
like, if we don't get Taki, we want this guy. And then when we got him for 3K, we were just like, oh, okay.
like, yeah,
Well,
oh,
that
cool.
set us up.
Yeah, that's cool.
What did we
And then,
budget
yeah.
him at? Like 20K or something
Like
crazy?
15-20K, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Um, yeah, I did not expect to get him for like so cheap. I think that's why we ended up with like so much budget at the end because like
Yeah.
yeah, we just kind of had like a shit ton of budget. So, but yeah, no, I was happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah. Um, but no, yeah, no, our player comp is like I'm really happy with it. We've got like a lot of players who I'm not to like put pressure on them, but I am expecting them to do quite well, and just to, and yeah, I'm expecting our team to do well, to be honest, just because like the vibes are there as well. Like everybody's getting on, everybody's having like a good laugh and stuff, and I feel like that's like half the battle with like teams or teams,
Yeah.
because some people just like don't. get on and like get into arguments and stuff. Like I've been on teams like that where like people just get upset with their prep and stuff and
Mhm.
like crash out a little bit. But so like I feel like if you have like a good team system and you have like good synergy and stuff like as people, I think that like it takes you a long way, honestly.
Okay. I'm looking through the list right now. I'm assuming Rage is going to be Insurgent. You will is probably going to be Rad Red. Boshi for
Yes, we have a backup red player as well because me and Logan are only like one captain slot in each week.
Mhm.
So it means that we can be sort of quite flexible and like rotate our roster a bunch.
Right.
One of the
Um,
things we wanted to going into auction, we were prioritizing like flexible players, so like
absolutely.
people like Tom or like Nightmare who can like slot literally anything and play
Yeah,
it at a high level.
yeah. People like Trent who can sort of play to like a pretty high level in like basically every one of these formats.
Okay.
And yeah, like that's something that I sort of saw like a lot of success with last team tour as well was just heavy rotation and just very flexible players.
Mhm.
And it
Um,
keeps it fresh, so people don't
absolutely,
get burnt
yeah,
out too.
yeah. It does save the burnout if you're like not playing as much or playing different things every week. It really helps with like yeah motivation to like sort of keep playing and stuff.
Mhm. So
Because yeah,
who's going to be your main Natex guy? I'm looking through the roster. Is there like a go-to guy, or
So
is this like a rotation like that?
it's going to be a rotation slot, but we have
Mhm.
Nightmare who will probably be maining it mostly.
Okay.
He's not free week one,
Mhm.
but after that he'll probably be like our Natdex one.
Okay.
And then full disclosure, I had this guy apply, but his name is Also, um, and he's a World Cup Sun and Moon player. So he's
Okay.
probably going to be like our Natdex two. And then Treyant can flex into there. And then we also have Tom, who will probably be bouncing back and forth between Sun and Moon and Natdex.
Mhm.
Um, so Tom and I will probably be trading off a lot between those. Like when I'm not slotting Sun and Moon, he is. And then when he's not slotting Sun and Moon, or he'll be slotting like Netdex a lot.
yeah.
Um,
We also have
and then
Regulus
after
for like
mids,
after
yep.
mids, yeah, which is like a pretty solid player.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Nice.
saw how well he did in like DDD, and I was actually like pleasantly surprised because I didn't actually see his record in like season 3, but I know he wasn't like doing the best. But I was told by like Byram specifically as well, like how good he is with like prep support and stuff, and that kind of got me like really excited. Because yeah,
Nice.
I value players like that a lot who just help you like just sit in the kitchen and cook.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you, bro. And I agree. Like sometimes you need that prep support despite the fact
Sometimes
that
you need like help understanding like the vision with certain like matchups and like
exactly.
lineups and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and Regulus put that record up in DDD under me and Ryan.
Hmm.
And Ryan's in our server, and then I'm there. So I have confidence that he'll do really well after mids. And that's why I was kind
Yeah.
of like willing to drop a bag on him at the end.
Hmm.
So I literally told Byram in the middle of the auction because he kept updating me. And I was just like, dude, go to max. Otherwise, I'm taking him. Like,
Dude, yeah, you
because,
guys had like 48K like in, almost at the end of the auction, or like a relatively
yeah.
new. And
And then I dropped it all on Regulus and Tom because those were the two guys that I was like, I don't know how Tom hasn't been nommed yet. And
Mhm.
then Regulus, I was like, I want this guy post mids. So
Yeah. We were expecting Tom to go like a lot earlier, to be honest, because he is like a really good player.
I was
He just
expecting like
like
a round two nom for
yeah.
him, I think is what we put in the doc. And then he just never got nommed. And I was like, oh, how's he still here? Like I thought I walked away because I walked away during the middle of the auction for a little bit, which is
Mhm.
also part of why the budget was so high. Um, but I walked away for like 5-10 minutes and came back.
Honestly,
Um,
yeah.
but I I was surprised because I was like, did I miss his mom? Like where is he? And he was still there. So it's like, all right, sure, why not?
Nice.
Yeah, may as well. Um, but yeah. I'm excited to see how we'll do. I think we're gonna sort of crush it, honestly. Like, I'm really looking forward to facing some of these teams because, like, I've been sort of theorizing certain matchups in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel like we just are gonna have really good matchups some weeks and stuff, especially on Rad Red. Like, I'm looking at some of these teams, and I'm just like, oh, my team one just looks so good into like half of these.
Okay, time to scout. Right here, right now. I'm kidding. How would you guys say separates yourself from other captains for this team to win?
I just think like the experience we have and just like the man-on-man like player management that I sort of showcased like last season when I was with Carolero. Um, kind of just I just have that sort of confidence going in that like I can sort of help push these players to become like just better than my opponents.
Mhm.
I think they're already like phenomenal players, but you know, like just with the right like player management, I think I can just sort of boost myself forward and you know get like have a great season with everybody.
I think this
Mhm.
lineup of captains this year is actually probably the strongest that it's ever been in the team tours that I've played here.
Yeah, I would
So
honestly agree.
I would say that, like, honestly, the captain pairings are pretty even.
Mhm.
Like as far as like experience level goes.
Yeah.
Like Will and I are probably on the top end of it, but I'd say like there's really not a big gap between the quote unquote least experienced captain and the most experienced captain.
Mm.
I would say I'm gonna name drop, but I would say the fusions captain duo with Gran.
Mhm.
I'd say that's probably the least experienced, just because they don't have a lot of like standard experience, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
they're super strong in fusions. They're probably pretty strong in insurgents and Rad Red, but the standard stuff, I was looking at their drafts and I'm just like, ooh, I don't like this. so
Yeah.
um, so we'll see. Maybe their players will make up the gap there, but I'd say like even the gap from like them to like a Sir Kill Hunky is like not big. Like it's there, but it's not big.
Mhm.
So I think that as far as that goes, like I think everybody's going to be on the same level. I think that it's going to be a good tour, and I think that we can just the mock support and things like that, like Will mentioned. I think that that's kind of and good team vibes. I think both of us are good about that, so I think that'll help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now it's time for the lightning round. So I'm just gonna ask some quick, simple questions. Give me simple answers, and then we'll be done with this interview. Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. Um, let's start things off by telling me some of your favorite Pokemon you use in draft.
Ooh. I
My
used
favorite
to
guy.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, you can go.
Sorry, I draft like some of like the lower end pieces. I draft like well, I used to draft like Electros like all the time in Rad Red because it's just like any replay you'd see of mine, I probably either have an Electros or a Delmise on it.
Nice.
Like I'm obsessed with those guys. I don't know why. I just like good low tier
I want to talk
guys.
about Sun and Moon for a minute, but my favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon to draft is Jirachi. And I'm being a little experimental with what I'm doing with my Zeraora team this year, and I made it a Z
Mhm.
Jirachi, which is something that I wanted to try out in DPL, and I got shot down by my captain.
Mhm.
So I was like, let's try it and see what happens. Um, so that's my favorite Pokemon probably to draft right now. It's just
Mhm.
flexible. It has offensive, it has defensive. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, like last season for SGBL, one of the champions for Usum won with the Z Jirachi and Z Thunder. So you never know.
Oh, really? I didn't
You
even
can,
realize that.
yeah, you can
Yeah, that's
replicate some of the magic there, maybe. Except for our team, you're gonna lose.
cool.
All right. Favorite food?
Oh, there's so much. Like, I don't know. Probably mac and cheese, to be honest. That's pretty baller.
Mm-hmm.
Sushi,
Um,
for sure.
Sushi.
oh,
Dude, a lot of people, a lot of draft people I know is really fuck with sushi. That's
I
interesting.
do.
Favorite mascot Pokemon, so like a Pokemon that represents you.
Honchkrow.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty pretty
Pretty
straightforward.
obvious.
Secondary would
Honestly,
probably be Bulu.
yeah, I would say like Mega Metagross probably for me, but other than that, probably like Weezingala, I would say, because I'm fucking
Of course, the
British.
British guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty obvious, but I just had to make sure for the thumbnail and such.
Yeah.
All right, favorite hobby or hobbies outside Pokemon?
I code like a decent bit. I'm actually like working on some stuff right now with a friend for like draft league purposes in terms of coding. I don't know if people here remember like draft league. What was it called by that thing by Automatic? It was like draft league NL or something. I don't know how long we've been playing draft.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like a website that you could like draft like make draft teams and stuff and have leagues on.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a
Um
paid version of that came out so like fairly recently and people were kind of like clowning on it?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure there was.
But yeah, me and a friend are working on something similar to that we're gonna sort of offer for free.
Cool.
Which will be cool. It's like
Pretty good.
it's like a 6 month thing down the line probably, but yeah, once everything gets set up, I'll be happy to show people some previews and stuff. And so I think that'd be cool.
Get rid of docs, please. I hate
Yeah,
doc
that's
work
that's
so
the
much.
goal. That's the goal basically. Is just automate everything and like yeah, make sure
So do
that
players like submit their replays to the website and then it just
pretty
like
much
logs it?
yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much.
That's
That's
hype.
what we're going for. Yeah, just because we saw like how often Porygon as a system goes down as well, and it's just like
Oh yeah,
what if we just automate that with a website or like a web application?
that would be great.
Yeah, that would be hype. I think it's something that the community needs, to be honest.
Yeah. For me, I was like a collegiate runner, and then I was a swim coach for a really long time. So I'm pretty big into like endurance sports and like
Oh,
Oh, dude,
fitness
nice.
in
you're a swim
general.
coach.
I
Wow.
was, yeah, for a pretty long time. Pretty much all throughout my undergrad, and then I kind of gave it up when I hit grad school.
I
Um,
used to be
so,
in the swim team all of high school, actually.
oh
So
really?
yeah. Do
That's
you have like a
cool.
favorite stroke you want to flex with the class, or I guess the listeners?
I was a long distance swimmer, but
Okay.
like long distance freestyler. But I loved breaststroke. Um,
Mhm,
it was like
Yeah.
probably my secondary.
mhm,
Um, it was more fun than something long distance freestyle because like I was actually decent at the technique. So,
mhm.
but yeah,
Nice.
Hmm.
What's
those are
considered
probably
long
mine.
distance? Like 500 meters?
500 plus.
500
During
plus.
club, I'd
Okay.
swim the mile, and then
Okay.
Hmm.
um, during high school season, I'd swim the 2 and the 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. I need to get back into swimming, low key. My cardio is
Mhm.
Same.
dog shit.
I need to too. I only go like once a week now, and
Yeah.
then I kind of like run and lift the rest of the time.
Mhm,
Yeah. I
But
I used I used to lifeguard when I was like younger, like talking like 10 years ago now. I used to sort of like do lifeguard training. Goes.
mhm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, I miss swimming too. I need to get back into it.
it's
SGBL is
just
go
so
to
expensive.
swim, swimming,
SGBL swim club.
gibble, about yeah, swimming the gibble, battle league or something.
Hmm.
There we go.
All right, favorite video game?
Ooh. At
Smash
the
Bros.
minute, ooh,
Smash Bros. Okay,
Hmm.
at the minute, me and the boys have been playing Repo
Repo.
together. Yeah, but of all time, it's hard. I don't want to be basic and say like a Call of Duty game, but those were like back in the day were like just fucking peak.
Hmm.
Like COD Zombies was just like my bread and butter back in the day.
Hmm. I know
Um,
Adam's really into COD Zombies.
Yeah,
Nice.
we play all like on and off. Honestly, it's like nice. Like we just load up like a custom zombies map or like an old school map and just vibe for a bit. It's really nice.
Nice. Who do you main log guys in Smash Bros?
I haven't played in a long time actually. It's been
Uh-huh.
like a couple years, but I played Joker, Young Link, and Game and Watch. Those were my three that I kind of rotated through.
Nice. Nice. I was a suffer on it. It's been a while since I played. As well. Favorite generation?
Gen 3.
Gen 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, Gen 5.
Mm-hmm.
Actual competitive gaming, Gen 7.
Okay. So you're a big fan of the sprite work a lot.
Yeah.
Gen 5. Yeah, it's really clean. I wish they could go back to that art style sometimes.
The
Some
sprite
Yeah.
work and then the storyline was just, I think it's the best out of all the games.
Mm-hmm.
Gen 7's is honestly like underrated. Like storyline wise and stuff, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I kind of agree. People like kind of miss out on it, like when clowning the new gens, but I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
why
like
did
decent.
kid have a freaking like gator mask on? It's 90 degrees outside.
That is wham.
Favorite mega and regional form?
Ooh.
Mega, I'm a really big fan of Mega Star Raptor. I wanted it
Mhm.
on one of our Natex drafts, but it didn't work out. It didn't really fit.
Yeah.
And then regional form. I'd say I probably like Alolan Ninetales' design a lot. Competitively, I think it's a shitmon, but
Mhm.
design wise, it's the goat.
Yeah. Like Mega, it's between like Mega Metagross and like Mega Rayquaza for me. They both just look really fucking cool.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's just Mega Rayquaza is pretty self-explanatory to be honest, but I've always been a big Metagross fan. I think I'd say
Mhm.
it's my favorite pseudo as well. Just because he's like a unique pseudo as well.
Yeah.
Regional form, I'd want to say G King. Honestly, G King looks pretty cool.
Ooh, that's
I'm
a
just,
good one.
I'm
Yeah.
just a big fan of that guy.
I like him too. Without a little hat.
Yeah, yeah, he's a vibe.
You and
Yeah.
Aso with the freaking round 1 or round 3 G King. Come on, man. Come on, man. I
I
had to
don't,
delete that real quick.
I don't think it's a bad pickup, honestly, but yeah, some people disagree.
Too early. Too early.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like Petra kind of stole its thunder.
a
Oh,
little
Yeah, it
bit,
did for
yeah.
sure.
yeah.
I think when like Regulation MC comes out, like G King will probably see like a lot more usage with Mega Excalibur releasing.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
That guy's a fucking demon.
Favorite
If
Pokemon move?
Megabax is even legal.
Mm,
Sorry,
yeah.
Hunky.
No,
Cut you
you're
off.
good. I've I always wondered like how are they go what's the ability you can get Mega Backs that like
I think
I
was
feel
it
like it's
should
just going
just
to be
keep
thermal
thermal
exchange.
exchange, and it's
Yeah.
it's still broken.
yeah.
Until they give it like freaking like they're gonna give it something that like boosts ice
like
moves by like 1.2 or something.
yeah, or
Like
like
it's
Intrepid
gonna be like
Sword or something.
it's gonna be like Soul Dew in an ability slot instead of an item slot. That's my call. That's my call right now. It's gonna
Yeah,
boost Dragon and Ice.
I low-key feel like it'd be worse because of like losing
100%.
thermal exchange.
100%. Because then you'd be able to burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Favorite Pokemon move?
Uh, Speaking of Megabax, Glaive Rush is like so funny.
It is pretty
Shout out
silly.
Glacial Lance though, like that's also a funny move.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Boom Burst.
Boom Burst is
Burst.
pretty funny.
Burn
Yeah.
Burst is just aura.
Both those moves are really broken in stat mines. See it all the
Yeah.
time. Makes sense. Like no shit, but something I thought of immediately. Heard those two moves. Favorite Pokemon ability?
Ooh, I like Magic Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Guard's fun because you don't have to worry about like being toxic or any like status bullshit or like hazards and stuff. It
Mm-hmm.
sort of makes lines like a lot cleaner for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My inner VGC player is going to be coming out, and I'm going to say prankster. Just it's cool to just like deny any chances to really like sweep a game pretty easily, like with like a
Yeah.
prankster encore or whatever. That's probably my favorite. I
Is
like the
what's it called
utility
your
guys.
favorite like prankster user in
Mm.
VGC, or is there just some other Pokemon that you fuck
It's
with
the
for a
most
reason?
viable,
Uh-huh.
but I like Grimmsnarl a lot.
Grimmsnarl, okay.
I've experimented with a lot of like Grimmsnarl cores
Mm-hmm.
going into DCL. Little little leak, but I've experimented with a lot of Grimmsnarl cores uh, prior to DCL because I'm looking into like what I want to kind of feed my VGC player. And I think that Grimmsnarl is going to be broken as shit because it's at like 15 points right now, and it's like a
Right.
17 point mon I think in the stacks. But I got shot down by the rest of my tiering council on raising it to like I wanted to just raise it to 16, and
Mm-hmm.
it got shot down a little bit. But
Now you gotta prove
I
them wrong.
think it's gonna be broken. Yeah,
For sure. Which Pokemon, not user, which Pokemon do you like better? Spheal or Gibbo?
Oh. I personally gibble.
I'll go
Okay.
the anti and say Steel.
Alright. That means we're 2-2 among the captains right now. So pretty even so far.
Let's go.
Alright. To cap off this interview, most important question of all. Why is your team going to win it all?
It's player level, in my opinion. I think our roster is one of, if not the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got clowned on in auction a little bit for conserving the budget, and I think that we kind of know that in the back of our head. So a little bit of like underdog type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then half of our team won't get banned. Sneak diss at you.
You know what? No, that's definitely fair. We got the whole squad.
Dude,
this
they're gonna do fine because they'll be vibing with each other. It's just you gotta keep them under control, otherwise they're gonna be really
Yeah.
stupid. It's as long
Yeah,
as they
dude.
aren't really stupid and stuff, they'll win games. I'm not concerned. They're good
Yeah.
players.
I
They're
trust my
just a little questionable.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just funky.
Real question for you: is Cygnus in the server?
Cygnus is not in the server. No. Like he's the
Wow,
one
that's
that convinced
surprising,
me to get Nate Dogg actually.
dude. Is he starting? I'm curious now.
Uh,
You got me curious.
we'll find out in the lineups. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
I don't know.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to this interview. That concludes pretty much everything. Good luck to you guys, the Navy SEALs, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.
Thank you, Hongi.
See ya.